We learn to organize these pictures in what? In a formal approach. Okay? So we also need to include another word, image. So use IMG, SRC, school building. You can use ALC, the person. This is a web development school building. When you're done, you close this. Alright? So let's proceed. Okay, let's have a preview of what happened. Yeah, this is what it's gonna look like, bro. Alright? So let's come here, include the paragraph. This is the paragraph, copy. Remember, you are including two paragraph tags that are both closing and opening. So if you fix all of them inside here, then I like to go bit by bit. So that's first follow this one, Control C. Come here for the sake of those people who are learning. Okay, so for this I don't need this down. Let's go to the next page. Let's go to the next page. So it's basically about understanding what the code is doing instead of cramming the code. So you can see with this now, we've done something professional, something structuring for our website. Alright? So one of the aspects, we also have our labs. I want to show you how Computer Power Labs works. So create another H2 for labs. Control V. You now go to HR element, which is a void element. Yes, we need to include an image of our labs. So SRC is equal to. Now we want to go into this lab folder. Where is the lab folder located? The lab folder is located in where? The computer lab. Okay. The computer lab. And where is the computer lab located inside the school? So for this reason, I'll be going 2 steps to the worst. The 2 steps are 1, 2. So I'll be putting dots. Okay? Dot slash. Alright, everybody. Dot slash. First of all, let's try the dot first. Dot slash. It's not working. So it's going to dot slash. I just want to show you how this practically works. Remember, we are going from the school folder. Inside the school folder, there is a particular extension responsible for doing this. Pay attention. If you have made this course, I want to ask you what extension is that. Okay. So, okay. Where is it located? Inside computer lab, right? See, watch the way we are going to find this folder. Using relative file. So we get into computer labs. Inside the computer labs we find lab, and inside it we find the picture. Do you understand? Then we are not yet through. Then we now go to ALT image of our computer lab. I always advise my students, do the right thing. When you do the right thing, I think every of your code will definitely come out well. there's an issue here where it's showing lab 1. Okay, lab is the folder, lab 1 is the image. Okay, let's go back here. Can you pay attention to what happens with our code? We can as well navigate a way through this by saying computer labs, lab 1. Do you understand? Yes, that's what happens. Let me delete that again. Let's go one step into the computer lab folder. One step simply means you are going into this parent folder. Alright? It's good we saw those initial steps I did so that I see the difference between absolute. If you notice, we use absolute. If you notice, we use what? Absolute file path. So this is where relative comes into play. Using the dots, you are telling the program to enter this parent folder called school. That is one dot. So it is now saying, okay, since I am inside the parent folder, I'm seeing two folders which are computer labs. Okay, since I am inside the parent folder, is it fine? So what happens? I have to go to computer lab, right? And it's asking you which of the folder are you talking about? Is it lab or systems? What's happening? So it wants labs, and I want the picture of the lab of our computer, or is it fine? So this is our lab, this is what it looks like. So after that, we'll be including, so this is what relative file path simply means. So using this one, you'll be able to identify file path. It's not that difficult. Okay. So here we'll be including a paragraph tag. Alright. So my assignment for you is to include this next picture. That's my assignment for you. So I'm going to make this a bit looking like as if it's an incomplete. So you're going to do that completely the remaining part. So I'm going to put this copy. I'm going to put this right here. Okay. So the next paragraph, you make sure that it is completed. The web page is completed. So for the computers, you do the same thing. For the contacts, you do the same thing. 138, 138, 248. So that is your assignment to go and complete the remaining parts. Okay, I like you to present this one to be in form of words and on other list. Then you present this one in form. Of course, you know what to do to complete this assignment. I'll make everything available for you. First thing you need to do, include a paragraph for this particular one. You include a picture as well for this lab, showing the labs. Okay. The next thing you need to do, include a header tag for these computers. You can include a picture, or you can before or after this header tag that you use to present this one. Similarly, you can present this as well in the header tag. Use a paragraph tag for this one. Use an other list. You know, when you want to create your other list, first of all create the UL, which is on other list tag, before you now start presenting what you have inside the list item. Alright? So you be having, after you present on other list, you now have the list item to be this one. Is it fine? So we all learn. I'm not going to do everything for you on your own end. When you do this, I'm sure you learn some things on your own end. So we are intensively moving into developing bigger projects with this particular course. So if you have any question, you can ask me. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be providing all of this you need. All of this.